Welcome back to my channel, Spanish Barbie Literally here. I hope all of you have been good, have been staying safe and healthy. I hope your mental health is okay with everything that's been going on. It's been crazy. The whole world has been freaking insane. This whole year has been insane. It's like every month, or I feel like every 2 weeks, it's like something new, something comes out, and it's like, what the hell? Like, are we in a parallel universe right now? I don't know. I have a lot of theories, a lot of conspiracy theories of this year, of everything that's been going on. It's insane. It's really insane. It's like one thing after another after another. It's like 2020. Give us a break, like, please, for a little bit, because it's just been crazy. So I really hope that all of you have been safe and healthy, and your mental health is okay, your mental state, you're doing good, because it has been a lot to deal with, and we're barely in June. Like, we're barely halfway through, and things that happen in freaking decades and centuries have happened in the last 6 months, and it's like, what the hell is going on? Like, can we just pause for a second, because it's insane. But also, there have been a lot of crazy, insane, horrible things happen, but there's also been a lot of really good things that are happening. Hopefully very, very good things will come out of all this craziness, like fighting for Black Lives Matter. Absolutely, I am so for that. I feel that no person deserves to be treated like that just because of the color of their skin. That is absolutely not right. Like, they are human beings like the rest of us. They deserve to be treated with respect. They deserve to not fear for their lives like that. It's awful, and I really hope that that change does happen, because we're freaking 2020, 21st century. You would think that this wouldn't be happening anymore. Like, why does racism even exist? You know what I mean? Like, we're all flesh and bones, we're all human beings at the end of the day. Like, what does the color of our skin matter? Why does that even make a difference, you know? So why? It's just, to me, it's really crazy and insane and idiotic for the people doing that to them, to be treating them like that just because of the color of their skin. Like, that's just insane to me. We're all human beings. We all deserve to be treated with respect, and that needs to end. Police brutality needs to end. I believe that they deserve to live their life like anyone else without having to fear of that. Like, innocent people dying because of what? The color of their skin? Like, what? That just blows my mind. That is insane. And you could tell white privilege is a freaking thing. As much as many of you want to deny it, it's a real thing. You can see it. It's like obvious. You know what I mean? Like, I always think of the past two men that died, George Floyd and I don't want to mess up his name. Ahmad, I think it is. I don't want to mess up his name, but the guy that was just shot for jogging because he was suspected. And then George Floyd that was suspected, and they died. Like, really? And like, we had that kid that was white that shot up the school, and they let him run around before they arrested him, and they arrested him peacefully, and not a scratch on that boy, and he went to jail, and that was it. And he actually committed a big, huge crime, killed a lot of innocent people. So if you want to tell me that white privilege doesn't exist, you're obviously freaking wrong, and you need to get your facts straight. You need to do your research, and you need to learn. Like, there is no freaking reason to be freaking racist. Like, it's, guys, I can go on and on and on and on and on and on and on about this topic, because it just infuriates me. It makes me so mad. There needs to be a freaking change in the world. So I just want to ask you guys, to do your research, treat everyone with kindness and respect, no matter their race, their color, none of that. At the end of the day, we're all human beings. We are flesh and bone on the inside. We're all made the same. We all come out of our moms. You know what? Like, we're all gonna end up in the same coffin, in the same hole in the ground. So there's really no need for racism. There's really no freaking need for racism. But I can go on and on and on about this because it just infuriates me so much. I believe that there has to be a change. So everyone that has been able to go to protests and everything, continue that, because until we see an actual change that will stick for life, we need to continue to fight for it. I ask you to please go on my social media, mostly Twitter is what I've been doing the most, to go and sign those petitions, donate if you can. If not, help out in another way that you can. I know there's been lists of Black-owned companies that you guys can help out as well, can buy their stuff and help them out, support them. I've been making donations, signing petitions, and there's just so much more you can do to fight for this, to make this whole world a better place, and for them to be able to live peacefully and not have to fear for their lives, or just live in fear because of the color of their skin, which is so stupid. But unfortunately, it is a thing, and I believe that it is a thing that has to change. It has to change. It has to, because we cannot continue on in the world like this. Racism has to end. We cannot continue on living like this and just turning a blind eye, like, oh, whatever, like, it's time. It's been going on for long enough. For the 21st century, we are in 2020. It shouldn't even be a thing anymore. So let's just continue to fight for that and do whatever we can, because we need to change this world. We need to change the system. So let's do it. And we are the generation to do it, because if we don't do it, who else will? Would you want to continue to live in this world like this? Would you want to continue and bringing children into a world like this? No, like, let's change it. Let's be the generation that makes freaking history and changes this forever. So, instead I got that out. That's not what today's video is about. Like, not fully, there's another part to this video that I wanted to do, but I just thought that it was something very important to mention this and try to get the word out and try to get as many people on board as we can, and to try and help people out in general. Like, this is what the world is for. This is what we're made of, to be kind, to have a heart, to help out, So I just thought it was worth mentioning, especially to my viewers, my subscribers, everyone. Please help along. I try and in the description put like links to petitions, to where to donate, businesses that you should support, and all of that. But the other portion of this video is I'm going to find out exactly who I am, what I'm made of. So usually all the time I get like all these comments that I look so exotic, that most of the time people can notice that I am Latina, but like, never like pinpoint exactly what type of Latin race I am. I always get Colombian, I think I've gotten Puerto Rican, I've gotten a lot of like Spanish, like, am I from Spain and stuff, because of like the Spanish Barbie. Where else? I've gotten Native American. I am Indian, but like Mexican Indians, if that makes sense. I don't know what they're called. I mean, I know what they're called in Spanish, but not in English. Yeah. I've gotten that I am Asian. I've gotten Asian a lot, which I don't really see personally. Like, sometimes I can see it, like my eyes sometimes look a little like Asian-y. I don't really know if I have any other features of Asian, but I got that one. And I got it from a Talon's got once. And she was like, "Are you Asian?" I'm like, "No." Like, "Do you have any Asian in you?" I'm like, "No." Like, "Are you sure?" And I was like, "I think I would be sure about that." The only Asians we have in my family are married to like my cousins and stuff, so you know, there's no blood relationship there. But I mean, let's find out. Like, I've always gotten so many crazy um oh my god, I lost my train of thought. I've always gotten crazy answers to what they think my nationality or my race or whatever you call it, my ethnicity is. I always get Latin for sure, but they always get like Colombian. I think I got like I got Venezolana with, how do you say it in English? From Venezuela. I've gotten, yeah, it's very rare that I get Mexican, but as far as I know, that is my ethnicity. That's what I label myself as, Mexican. But today we're gonna put all the doubts, and you can see that we're gonna put all the doubts, all the questions, all the wonders to rest. We're going to find out exactly what and who I am, what I'm made of. So I got the ancestry DNA kit, and I've honestly just opened it and saw it, and I was like, you know what, let's do a YouTube video and do this journey along with you guys and show you everything that goes down. So this is just like a little pamphlet, and if there's anyone that like has been wondering to do this or anything, after you watch this video it makes you want to do it more, then I'm not being sponsored. Like, I wish, like, Ancestry, if you see this. But right now I'm just doing it just because I've always wondered exactly what am I, like, exactly, you know. But yeah, so this is what we're gonna do, and I decided to make a video out of it and share with you guys the whole journey and everything. This is just a little pamphlet. Oh shoot, do not eat, drink, smoke, or chew gum for 30 minutes. I drank water, but like I think it was more than 30 minutes ago. Okay. So basically just a little pamphlet that gives you instructions. We'll keep that there so I can read it. A little bag. I'm pretty sure it's where I'm gonna put, yeah, just a little collection bag. Insert cap tube into bag. Seal the collection bag. Put bag into return mailer. Do not forget to activate test online. Okay, I don't know what that one. It's like a little toallita. It's like a little napkin. It's like, look, I'm sorry guys. I forget my English sometimes. It's crazy. I'm trying. I'm trying. But my mom has been here for the past 2 weeks now. Yeah, she's been visiting me, and when I'm with my family I only speak Spanish, so that can like trip you up a lot. Like, you could just get used to speaking Spanish, that when you have to speak in English, like you get all tripped up, like your words all meshed together, and that's me right now. So bear with me. I'm sorry. I haven't spoken like English in quite some time. I'm used to just speaking in Spanish. So this is just a little tube I'm supposed to spit into. Okay, supposed to spit into this little tube thingy. Let's see that. So if anyone's, you know, wanting to do this, you know exactly what to do and what's in it, what to expect. And then they just have it's just a little box so you can, okay, it's not my information. Okay, it's just a little box to send back to Ancestry. UT, is that like Utah? Okay. Yeah, that all comes in a little box. So let's see, let's read the instructions. Fill the tube with saliva to the black wavy line. Dang, that much? It's less than 1/4 of a teaspoon. Replace the funnel with the cap. Oh, okay. Tighten to release stabilizing fluid. Shake the tube for 5 seconds. Place the tube in the collection, and then mail in your sample. Okay, so we don't need this yet. Spit into you, that's a lot. Activation code. I should really fill that down somewhere. Do not skip this step. Activating your kit with your unique code is the only way to get your DNA results. Well, I don't have a pen right now, so I guess I'll write it down later. But now I have to spit into this, so I'm gonna do that off camera, guys, because that's just a little weird, and I'm sure no one wants to see that, so we'll be back. I'm back. My spit. And then I replaced it with the cap. Tighten to release the fluid. Oh, shoot. Is that on me? You know it works. Oh, there we go. Thought I wasn't strong enough there for a second. Does it have to be like all? Oh, well shaped. Okay. Then shake 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, is that supposed to be happening? Okay, so that solution and my babas are mixed up in there. Oh wait, give me a second, guys. The activation code that I need. What else before I send this off and don't get something that I need? Activate on the computer. Okay. So I'm just gonna put it in here. I'm assuming they want the little napkin. I'm just gonna leave that in there. Place tube in collection bag and seal. This is such a cute box. I've never seen something this tiny. Oh, my packages are usually huge. Shoot, does that fit? That's it. We just send it off. There goes my DNA, and part 1 is done. Stay tuned for part 2 to get my results, back. And we'll see exactly what I made of.